I will never, ever forget the headline that said, the bullet that missed one president
hit the other
and took out the other.
Oh, man.
Bro.
Oh, man.
I saw somebody tweet
I
saying
saw that and I was just like,
this guy
These niggas are cooking,
had
bro.
an assassination attempt twice, then got up and put his hand up in the air.
he was like,
Bleeding.
when the guys are trying to move him, he's like, no. He put up his, I was like,
In that moment, Donald Trump won the presidency of the United States of
that's it.
America.
The mics are blood clot open. Check.
Select accent for the podcast.
Calvin always late.
This the mic's open. Let me tell you guys what has happened, right? And why I'm pissed off. My name is G Money.
Andy Young.
Big C.
Big C.
We just did an interview with an artist.
Oh, man.
And the artist management has said to us, there's parts that they want us to cut out of the interview. That's fair enough. But the point is, if you didn't want that bit of the interview to go out, see, you should have brought us an artist who was willing to just talk freely. Because for me now, I feel like we've done a great podcast with an artist and now being told that we can't air it. So this is the second episode of The Mics Are Open, episode 283. We just sat through a whole hour with an artist
Oh, man.
talking his truth in whatever state he is.
And he went off,
Now,
bro.
and he went off.
He went off,
Now to be
yeah.
told we can't play it.
That's unfortunate, man.
Anyway, let's go back. What a day.
what a day. I've just opened my Twitter. My ex.
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Oh, my
Your ex.
Listen, but this is the year, if you've got an ex who you need to run back, Donald Trump has done it again.
Hey.
He's given us permission to hit your ex.
Spin the block.
yo, you
America
want-
spun the block.
Yeah, it was like,
That's
yo,
wild.
but let me tell you,
Started with
this is
Nelly.
wild. Coming from a guy who was in the White House a couple of months ago, it says, Your Excellency, President Real Donald Trump, on behalf of the government and the people of the Republic of Kenya, and my own behalf, I would like to convey Your Excellency my warmest congratulations on your election as the 47th President of the United States
Wait.
of America.
That's our guy.
our guy.
Congratulating Trump.
Trump.
Wow.
You need to put
Bro.
in the good word na mapema, you
Yeah,
know.
the guy is just like,
Yeah, as soon
Bro.
as it's fresh, you know.
What does the world look like with another Trump presidency? Bro,
Fun.
buckle in.
bro, listen, I'm here for it, right?
Yeah,
Bro.
You know,
we're watching Simpsons
no,
again now.
we had a very boring presidency.
With Biden.
I wouldn't say so.
But effective.
It's been eventful.
Effective, yes.
It's been
But
eventful.
let me tell you, I will never, ever forget the headline that said, the bullet that missed one president
Hit the other.
and took out the other.
Oh, man.
Bro.
Oh, man.
I saw somebody tweet
I saw
saying
that and I was just like,
this guy
These niggas are cooking,
had
bro.
an assassination attempt twice, then got up and put his hand up in the air.
he was like,
Bleeding.
when the guys are trying to move him, he's like, no. He put up his, I was like,
In that moment, Donald Trump won the presidency of the United States of
that's it.
America.
I think I need that t-shirt though.
I think,
What, MAGA?
That t-shirt with his fist up. Come on, even if you're on this other side,
Yeah.
that shit is pretty deep.
It is pretty deep.
Hey,
I think
hey.
though, honestly though, like, I mean, to kick off the pod like this, with a US new president, the thing that I really do hope that he does what he says in terms of he's like, I'm not here to start wars, I'm here to stop them.
Yeah.
So, like, I know that the president of Ukraine, who's been getting all this US and EU money, is like, hey, sugar daddy about to change. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in Israel as well.
Taiwan.
Taiwan is now the one.
Yeah, bro. Taiwan with China and everything.
Yeah,
That's deep
because
times, huh?
China be like, okay, you ain't here to start wars. Well, we want Taiwan back.
Yeah. So it's
Crazy.
a very interesting intermission, right? With everything that's been happening. But also, with that said, I saw the president of the prime minister of Israel. He put out a statement congratulating. So guys were like, yo, hold up. What are you doing? I saw the president of it's the prime minister of India or the president, Modi.
Modi, yeah?
Yeah, he put out a statement as well. Like, guys, I've just been congratulating. Even my homie 50 Cent was like, listen, I'm rolling with the winner.
Okay,
and
but-
put out 2 pictures.
But I have a question, and this is bugging me.
Yeah.
And it's about Elon Musk. If
He said he's spending the night with Trump tonight.
right, if
Take it how you want it.
You just wanted to.
yeah,
No, he said that. I'm spending the night with Trump.
right. So no, here's the thing: if a media house did what he did on Twitter for Trump, we'd be up in arms, wouldn't we?
100%.
So it's like no one man should have all that power.
100%.
Elon Musk bought Twitter,
Thought about it.
and just that 44, how much was it, billion or million?
44B.
That 44 billion has probably, because now think about the amount of work, because already he's doing work with the government anyway.
Yeah.
Like spaceships and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Was this a long game?
This was, if you look at it in terms of what Elon has always stood for, he's been a risk taker, right? But Elon has really spoken against like free speech. He's really commented about it. And even before we even get to what you're saying, right? He said the reason why, and I was watching him on Joe Rogan, he said why he actually went and now started to have the conversation with Twitter to buy it was he noticed his algorithm was getting changed and also the control that the guys, he says, apparently the guys who ran Twitter before were being told by the FBI and CIA, oh, this gag, what. So when he took it off, he was like, bro, free speech. And I think as of today, I've seen a notification, and I stand corrected, that said that Twitter have now said that you can actually post X-rated content. Like, it's gone. You get, like, it's the wild west over there.
I saw him
Why do you sound pissed, bro?
No,
you know
I'm-
deep down you're happy about that shit.
No.
bro.
But here's the thing. It's, I think I like free speech, but there should be a level of decorum. You know what I'm saying?
No.
No. Here's the thing. Like, I don't want to be scrolling about a speech about climate change, and next thing, someone's taking a heat from the back.
Then, bro, that is why you work on your page. You work on your algorithm.
No. You know, here's
That's
the
what
thing.
you
I know,
curate.
but you see, here's the thing. You're living on Twitter 2018. On Twitter 2024, it says for you and the other beat. Bro, if you jump on this other beat, it's like guys are just pa.
Yeah.
It's a lot, man. So me, I go back to my for you. I'm like, okay. You know, it's wild, right?
Yeah, the other one wasn't for you.
But back to what the other one wasn't for you.
Yeah.
It's just
That's why you
what
have
the world, the
for you.
dustbin.
Yeah.
You get. But back to what G's saying. Trump and Elon. Elon, the richest man on earth, was campaigning for the president. Kamala brought out a 7 o'clock gorilla.
Big
and
body
then-
and gorilla. Yeah.
And Beyonce and all of that. Bro, guys have been trolling Kamala on Twitter today.
Crazy.
Guys are like, bro, how did we miss the election and we had gorilla performing?
But you know, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Because had Kamala won, then they would have maybe accredited some of, you know, the success to having paired up with these other ladies who are big in the game. You know, they have massive
Celebrity.
cultures following them. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
But you know-
but even Trump went for celebrities. He was appearing on podcasts suddenly.
Yeah, but you know, here's the
doing
thing.
press runs.
Here's the thing. The
Yeah.
difference between Trump and Kamala is this. Kamala was getting endorsements from celebrities. You guys forget that you have a celebrity for president now. Bro, Trump is a celebrity before politician.
Yeah.
There's a new documentary that just dropped. It's a documentary kind of movie. It just dropped last week, actually, right before the election. And Trump was like, yeah, they're going to try and slander me. Bro, it's interesting. It's a story about how Trump was like made, right? His relationship with his father, his big bro, his big bro was a pilot. And his dad and Trump used to diss him. They're like, how did you become a busboy for an airline?
Wow.
Yo, like, go watch it. It's crazy from his first marriage onto the lawyer who now made him, a very famous lawyer who ended up dying of HIV AIDS and used to coerce guys because they were gay, and he'd shake them up and be like, yo, you know, there was that rule in America, you couldn't hold a certain position in the early days if you're of a different sexual orientation. So they'd like shake up guys and all. It's a crazy story, that movie. So I watched it and I was like, yo, Trump really is a very calculated guy. Yeah, like when it goes down in terms of like American presidents, you know, everybody
Yeah.
mentions Reagan and so many different guys. Bro, I think Trump is the most famous American president.
Wait, before you've mentioned documentaries, and I wanted to ask, is it just me or is anybody else noticing that this is the thing right now? Like, yes, people who are interested in maybe some documentaries hapa, some docu-series hapa na pale, but it's come to a point where now it's the thing. Like,
Making documentaries.
if you're talking about something to watch, the first thing that's probably gonna pop up is, oh, have you watched this documentary or this docu-series? Or is it just me?
I like them.
Sijui kama mmenotice hivyo.
I watched them.
Yeah.
I like I was Saturday morning, Jay and I were speaking. And I was telling him I was watching the documentary by Megan the Stallion.
That's why I
Yeah.
wanted to watch. Yeah.
I watched it and I was just like, God
And you know
damn.
the crazy
It's got
thing
some
is
tea?
the
Some
crazy
tea?
the crazy thing is when he told me he's watching that Megan Thee Stallion
Yeah.
documentary.
Yeah, in
I
her
was
words.
like,
In her words.
yeah, I was like, I hope he doesn't think I'm going to sit and watch this. I was like, yeah, it's cool. I
Nothing
you know,
would pique your interest to watch the documentary.
Yo, I sent
what
him
if what if the case is reopened?
Yo, I sent him a whole video. I was like, this woman lied to Gayle King.
Oh, yeah, she lied to Gayle King. Yeah.
Yeah, she
wait,
did.
Yeah.
she lied
She
Yeah.
lied.
about what?
Back in 2022 on
Yeah,
the
'cause-
breakfast show, Gayle King explicitly asked whether she had a sexual relationship with Tory,
Yeah.
and she said no.
No.
And then
But-
now in her documentary,
she's like,
she says, yeah,
I might have
you know,
gotten a bit drunk on a couple of nights and that might have, you know, had a
So
couple
wait a
of...
minute. How does that affect the Tory trial?
Exactly.
Because you
Exactly.
see, she kept saying, Tory is lying about us guys sleeping together.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And everybody was like, okay, cool. You got shot. But the juicy part was the other side of the story. So Stallion's side was, hey, he shot me. The other side of this other chick who was the friend was like, you were sleeping with my man. And then Tory's like, yo, I had an encounter with these two women and what and what. And Tory's lying about shooting and all. So, you know, people just been about wanting to know other people's business. And this is Megan, the hottest chick out in the game. Guys are like, yo, Tory, did you hit that? You get?
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Crazy story.
I feel
Yeah, it might
like
take a lot.
I just don't. I don't feel like I'm invested enough in that story to watch a whole documentary about Megan Thee Stallion.
even if Megan or even if Rock Nation is behind Megan.
Even if Nation is behind Megan, I mean the reason, and that's not to say that like I have disinterest in music or whatever. I just kind of feel like that if I'm gonna watch a documentary, it's gonna
David
be about
Attenborough.
something substantial, man.
Oh my
Right, now I get
God,
you, I
like
get you.
I mean-
Arsenal, God damn.
No, like well, the Arsenal documentary was actually
On
important
Prime.
for its moment. It was
Amazon, right?
important. Yeah, it was
What is it?
Amazon Prime.
What is it called?
Amazon. It was called All or Nothing.
All or Nothing.
But I mean,
Was it as intense as the Man City one?
I think there were two very different ones because the clubs are in very different positions.
Does Ateta scream at the players?
A lot
Oh, so
A lot.
He got that from,
from Pep.
yeah.
I think it's a Spanish thing though. Like Spanish are just naturally fiery. Like you know what I mean. But I feel if I'm gonna watch,
get me
if I'm gonna watch
Ferrari.
if I'm gonna watch a documentary, I want it to be about, something. So guys, before we talk about Equatorial Guinea,
Yeah.
and the fact that we have a politician in Africa who's really been putting in the work.
It's called Equatorial Didi.
Yeah. Can I tell you guys?
Ah, shit.
Can I get deep for a moment? I've really been struggling with not working.
Really?
Yeah.
You have been struggling with not working.
Yeah. I've been not working. I've been struggling with having so much free time. It's
On your weekdays?
yeah. I didn't think it would. All right. So leaving radio, I said I'd give myself 6 months to just calibrate, just to do nothing. I can't do it no more. Yeah, and having said that, no, I'm not going back to work yet. But I really think I'm going to get a job, but it probably won't be here.
You know you already have a job.
Not yet. For about, I'm thinking of just like just doing some work for like 6 months. So what I'm going to do is, because I've been struggling with that, I'm going to travel a bit. So next week. Traveling for a couple of weeks. But the big thing is in January, I'm going to travel. I'm going to do an Asia tour. But not like nice hotels and stuff. I mean, I'm going to be sofa surfing across Asia. So from Vietnam to Thailand to...
Oh, have you?
I've booked.
Listen, you've booked.
Yes.
Have you gotten the SofaSurfing app?
There's an app called Sofa Surfing?
Bro, there's an app for surfing. Surfing. Like it even says if you want to have sex.
On the sofa?
No, like the person who's accommodating
Why
you.
else would you say that?
No, like
But
the
if it's not for sofa,
no. Like
Why are we here?
someone was telling me about that app, right? It says, okay, so essentially you're going from city to city, right? And you're crashing on a sofa. Someone's like, I got a sofa that's open. Kilimani, you know where I'd be at, right?
Is this a real?
It's a real thing. I live and ask the person and
But I'm not really sofa surfing.
Yeah, and it even says if you really are feeling like, yo, I gotta get this nut out, maybe the person in the house is like, you're welcome. You could take my couch and take me as well.
That
Yeah.
sounds like the most horrible
You
thing
get-
ever.
So yeah, people
No, it
are
sounds like
people are a
good
bit open-minded
plot for
out
a
here.
porn film.
But Vietnam, man, you gotta plant some rice out.
So I'm going to Vietnam.
Hey.
I'm going to Thailand.
Naenda kupanda mbegu for real we.
I'm trying to get to Australia.
Australia.
Australia?
That's dope.
Yeah.
Down under.
Australia?
So here's the thing.
No, you've always trash talk to
It's
Australia.
down there, bro.
So here the thing is, it's like so I'm leaving in the middle of January, right? So I'll be away for my birthday in February, which is also perfect. This is the closest I'm ever gonna be to Australia. So for example, like Vietnam is like
How many hours?
9.
6?
No, you see, I'm going via Qatar. So Nairobi, Qatar.
No, I meant like Vietnam down to Oz.
It's like 8.
8,
To
okay.
Melbourne. I'm going to Melbourne. If I go to Australia, I'm going to Melbourne. But like within that space of, so I'm camping in Vietnam, and I hope to be able to do Vietnam, Singapore, Thailand, and possibly Australia for a couple of months. And,
Nice.
Pull up China as well, man.
I don't know about China because I hear that China's quite close. My geography is shit. But I hear that China, but I don't know about, I'm going places I don't need visas. Like,
Oh yeah. So.
but do you need? I need a visa to go to China.
I've
You're about
always,
to ask me.
No,
I was about to
You
tell you
know-
I was
you know-
asking the wrong person.
I got the craziest hack about China the other day. I don't know whether those Chinese guys are listening right now.
Oh, man.
But you don't need a visa to go to Hong Kong.
You don't?
Yep. So
Hey.
if you're in Hong Kong and you get on the ferry and cross into China, you could actually make your way around China as long as you don't get bump
Caught.
into the immigration guys. But you actually could do that. And then so you've landed in Hong Kong, do everything you're doing, go into China, pop, shop, do all of the things that you need to do.
So British
And then-
citizens do not need a visa to visit Hong Kong for up to 6 months.
Yep.
That's
So
crazy.
so then you take the ferry back and then fly
But
out
if
of
I
Hong Kong.
if I go from Hong Kong to China, I'm illegal.
Yes. But now if you're taking
I-
the
If you
ferry,
get caught.
I
If
ain't
you
trying,
only get caught.
I ain't tried. That's what.
but it's not going to be like a case of banged up abroad. It's just
How
like
do
I
you
took
know?
the ferry. You just took the ferry.
No.
They'll be spinning a cat thing when they're trying to extradite. Gee, now where do we take him? Jamaica,
No,
UK, Kenya,
Yeah,
hapa,
one of those. but you know,
it's sounding this story for this sounding like when your homie is telling you he's going away, and then you see him after 6 months calling you for a Rorashio, and this was the project.
this was
my guy.
But travel is an interesting concept, right? My neighbor, I think I came down with him sometime where you were away. We were recording the podcast. Remember my friend Jafar? He just did a tour from Kenya to South Africa on road. They took about like 6 weeks or something, but it was so interesting to see it through his lens on his Instagram. Like he's like, okay, cool, day 1 we've got into Arusha, we've crossed over, we're now cutting through Tanzania, we get out of Tanzania into Malawi, what, the national park, stopping here by the Victoria Falls, get into SA. It was just so beautiful.
My fear about that is like a breakdown though.
No, but they're like, a couple of
But you
overland
can
trucks.
dance. You can dance.
Breakdown.
So they do like a couple of overland trucks, right? And they just did one, and I think they're gonna do one in December, around almost New Year. Yeah. So you just take time and you can work remotely if at all you have to do. So it's an interesting concept.
Yeah,
I think I'd do that.
Yeah, I think for me, I just want to see a different
you're a
culture.
nomad.
Yeah.
And you do that. For me, because even though I'm going to these places, y'all know me, I'm not gonna backpack. When I say backpack, for me it means
2 suitcases.
no, it means like a small suitcase. As in, you get me. I'm not going to Thailand to go and sleep in backpackers.
But you know, Thailand, when you get to like Thailand, right? Make sure you get as many massages as possible.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
No,
for
it's
me-
how you said it, bro.
Oh yeah, just stretch it out. Like I know, inshallah, Thailand is definitely a place I want to visit next year. A friend of mine was telling me he used to go for breakfast. Right after breakfast, he's like, "Oh, my shoulder." He gets it done. Lunch, because you know, like there's enough parlors over there. Like it's just everywhere. But then you also got to check out, like, you know, there's enough lady boys.
You got to make sure.
You know, like they've massaged you, then they're like, "Do you like that?" Oh, then they're like, "Oh, do you like that?" That shit would be crazy.
Do you frequent the massage parlors in Kilimani and Kileleshwa?
Nah, never.
Why
Fine
not?
enough.
You start at home. You
No,
promote
no,
the
no,
local
no.
business.
Fair enough.
And then you go to Thailand.
I've only been to one. There's one by Chaka Place.
Oh, you've actually been to one?
No, not like one of those. It was
It's a judgment-free zone.
no,
No judgment.
It was actually I'd just come back from SA
Oh.
some years back, right? And I was told, okay, I mean, you're a bit tired before you go back to work, so you get a massage. I was like, why not?
Kando finyo kidogo.
yeah.
Walifinya sana.
It was. Do you know what I don't like about like massage parlors? Those 2 small nylon things they make you wear. What are those, like polythene
I wouldn't know. I haven't.
underwear things? Disposable ones. You guys don't wear that.
I would, bro. I haven't
Yeah, just be
been. I
laying
would
stuck
know.
naked, like, look around this beauty.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
But not kidding. Yeah.
I just find them a bit interesting.
A bit intimate.
Yeah, and also like how they you know, like they cover you with your towels as they massage you. Then when they grab your tush, they like move it on the side.
Eh?
Interesting.
Yako unaweza ng'oa uweke kando alafu.
Like, you guys don't go for massages though? Have you?
I guess
yeah,
no.
I do.
Maybe G goes. Maybe physio. Do you
I
consider
go-
physio as massage?
I go physio and I go for massages. I'm not bothered about. I'm not really bothered about, like, because I'm not naked. I'm in my boxes.
That's physio though.
Yeah, but even massage, even the ones I've done,
Yeah? You still keep your everything intact.
That's my boxes. That's my boxes. But I'm not shy like that, so doesn't bother me.
Hey,
Plus,
love it.
I'm sure that like massage people have seen everything.
They probably have.
They've seen
No.
everything, like everything.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
They ain't seen these.
Guys.
But you know,
weird,
after a while, it's mind after. Because I always used to think to myself before I started going, I'd think to myself, nah, man, once I lay on my back like that,
Game over.
like it's game over. Like, but after a while, the more you do it, the more your mind is just like somewhere else.
But you know what I really hate is that music that they fucking play. At
no, but
times-
that's part of it though.
Bruh, at times I'm just like, what the? Me, I just want some DMX.
I knew it.
No.
You know why I'm
This
saying
nigga
that?
wants some
It's
dogs
because
howling
of
in the
Equatorial
background.
Diddy.
Fam, let me.
The guy was playing some hard hip hop, brother.
Oh yeah, no, true. Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk
Some
about
gangster rap. Yeah.
Equatorial Diddy. You guys fill me in with the story. Wagwan.
Fam, Equatorial Diddy.
This the politician in Equatorial Guinea,
Yeah. So he's actually related to the family.
to the president. Okay.
Yes. So he's a big guy over there. What's the position? It's like the ESCC over there.
Well,
Director General of the National Financial Investigation Agency.
That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Anti-corruption.
That kind of thing.
Oh, wow.
So my guy just used to be over there stroking things, looking at the camera.
I'm just reading
Over
this story
there.
now.
He's over
Yeah.
there looking at the camera. I kept wondering, out of research purposes, I was like, why does he have a big screen with like CCTV cameras? I was like,
You
the
gotta
fuck, nigga?
look out, man. You
Bro,
gotta look
this
out,
nigga
bro.
was watching. There was even one baby he was hitting. And the chick was even looking at the camera. I'm
Wait.
like,
Unajua hizo
you know-
hizo za kuiba kama unaangalia
Wait.
rada manze zinakuanga
but
tamu manze.
niggas is crazy.
Wait, I'm reading the story. 400
Bear
women.
girl.
Yeah.
And I never saw him. I mean,
Caught.
I didn't.
The only ones that have been caught so far.
Yes.
400.
Yeah, so maybe there is more that
And
was
out,
recorded.
of the 70 videos I've watched for research
Wow,
purposes,
wow.
my guy never put in a rubber.
Hold on, let me ask a question.
It was just
Wait. So he was filming this.
yeah.
My man's kinky,
My
man.
guy.
And
Bro.
they were all consensual. That's the craziest
Fam,
bit.
how?
bro.
There were no
They were all
minors.
consensual.
Do you understand?
So what's he done wrong then?
Yeah, he smashed his brother's wife.
Oh, he did?
Everybody's,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
So that's where it unraveled.
And the president's sister, bro.
Ooh.
Damn, keeping it in the family. Talk about
Wait
that.
a minute. So hold on.
He just used
This guy slept with 400 women and filmed all of them.
yo, he didn't even have no budget for
No,
lube.
wait.
Among the people implicated in the recordings are high-ranking official spouses, including the wife of the Director General of Police, close family members, and relatives of senior government figures, including the sister of the president and
God
spouses
damn.
of multiple government ministers. Who is running this country?
If that shit was
Who's
Kenya,
running this country,
if that
nigga?
shit was Kenya, think about it.
Bruh.
God, we see what you do for others. Yo, if it was Kenya right now, oh my
Don't go
God.
there, Calvin. Don't take it there,
Bro,
please.
hold on.
You might not survive.
Kenya right now would be flames.
Hold on.
Guys would be like
I'm trying to ascertain what his crime is.
getting it in the office.
Oh no, I think earlier on when you're having this conversation, it's like when people like the feds are trying to catch you for human trafficking, right?
Right, okay.
But then they know you at the moment they can't catch you for trafficking, so they'll set you up maybe for something else.
Right.
They'll catch you for something else. So maybe there's a fraud scheme that you rent somewhere and then they catch you. So now they can invest everything else. So now in the process of investigating maybe some fraud over there, oops, they
Here we
bumped
go.
into this.
Right.
Yeah.
So think about it like this. This is a problem that people have. So this guy has 400 tapes. Calculator, right? 400 tapes. Right? With an average, out of the 60 videos that I grossed over, this guy is pulling 40 minutes strong.
Did you really watch over 60 of them?
No, of course I'm
Okay, I'm just joking, but go
Bro,
on.
that, hey, how? Bros.
This guy has
60
a
tapes.
whole porn search engine. Like he can create his own website and
I
just
know
drop his
this
own
guy can
videos.
crash OnlyFans. Like he
Right.
can make a lot of money.
Okay, so yeah.
So 400, right? Times 60, right? 60 is action time. Because those videos didn't have no foreplay. This nigga had no foreplay. So he's probably texting them. He's like, yo, where you at, bro? This,
Also
that.
time to go
Time.
office, you in the office.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You
it's
understand?
on site.
And also crazy thing is this. One of the chicks who was actually there, one of the videos, is that chick was so willing, she went and recruited some more broads for him.
Really?
So I feel
Everything is willing.
So I feel that like I'm trying to put myself in his mindset. I think it's just the thrill of it. Like
No, this guy, I think he's a bad man. This guy loves to live in pussy.
No.
Do you know why? He has 6 kids, nigga.
Oh yeah, he has
Evidence.
a lot of kids.
yeah, but that's cool.
Bro,
that's
6
fine.
kids,
That's
nigga.
fine.
And your earlier question was, why are people pissed? You know, like what's he done wrong? And
Yeah.
Calvin had said like there's a
It's the
couple of
office.
reasons
Time
as to why.
management.
Yeah.
You're in the office. Crimes have been committed.
His wife is forgiving him.
Yeah, like
apparently.
there's a murder scene over here.
Exactly. You get, but here's
Yeah.
the thing, bro. Like me as an employer, first and foremost, you know the vice president, my homie Teddy. You know Teddy, you know what I'm saying? That's the biggest player in Africa. You know what I mean? Teddy Ngwema. He's fired everybody.
He was here the other day, wasn't he?
He's always here. Because you know the dad doesn't travel as much. And, okay, in case you're wondering, right? So Equatorial Guinea is ruled by a dad and the son. So the president is the father. Right?
Okay.
And the vice president, Teddy, was like a world-renowned playboy who at some point had his Ferraris taken by the French government.
wow.
Like 6 of them, houses and what, and they were being auctioned, right? And he mysteriously got someone to go to the auction and buy them back.
Wow.
At some point, his yacht had been frozen, had been taken. You know, all of those, like, you know, when they try and claim back your stuff.
Right.
So it's an interesting country. Like, we were speaking about it on the other podcast, and we did say, like, Equatorial Guinea is a leading oil producer in Africa.
Yeah.
So they've got money. You understand? And of course, this guy being connected to the presidency, and also being in such a high-ranking position, he's got the money. My nigga had the dick, and he had the looks. Know what I'm saying?
I think mainly also the infidelity factor, because it's going around so much, starting with him and every other I'm thinking woman that he's had a thing with, you know, who is married to so and so, blah blah blah. So guys are just surprised at the scale, you know, the magnitude of this thing. Because maybe if you're hearing about infidelity, it's little cheating over here. I'm not quantifying cheating, you know. If you view it as a wrong thing, it's a wrong thing, regardless of the magnitude. But it's one of the reasons as to why I think people are pissed. Also, I think the power play, it could be a thing because you're someone in office.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, he is also getting involved with women who are married to powerful men who are also in
Not
office.
A good percentage of them, right?
A good percentage of them, yes.
But this nigga's stroke was boring, though. He was just hitting it bare doggy. No, there's a couple of videos there where he whatever.
It's the ones you've seen. You don't know.
Bro, those ladies, because they're, you know, good women, right? But I don't know about that. But they just had ass. This nigga's a hip hop head. Then he was just
You need
all
to
of that
visit Equatorial
DMX.
Guinea real quick
It was
to check
all
a
of
couple
that
of things.
DMX shit just playing in the back. Like, bro, I bet you at some point there was even some of that. What do you call it? What's that, like, the biggest song when it comes to, like, freestyles?
What's that?
Dun, 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 dun. What is that?
Freestyle.
I'm trying to remember, like, some of those.
You'll remember, you'll tell us.
Yeah.
But go on.
bad.
Bro, yeah, but this shit is crazy though.
GYD.
You know, like, here's the thing. You know, I think how it leaked. Here's the thing, bro. Walk with me here. You know how the Russians were being accused of tampering with the U.S. elections?
Right.
This was the Russians. How does this break on election day in the U.S.? That's Russia trying to tamper with the U.S. election.
Wow.
Because at some point, this nigga, he was called Baltazar. Imagine, bro.
It's like a Balthazar.
Baltazar.
Cause I saw it trending and I'm like,
Bro,
who
US
the hell is
elections
this?
weren't even at the top like that. You get?
Balthazar.
Baltazar. That's a terrorist.
So you're saying
name.
it's not a coincidence that this is happening?
Putin trying to, like,
Really?
yeah, like, distract the people.
But like this.
Do you think it worked?
400 videos, nigga.
Like,
Do you think it's worked?
But like, no.
How do you? Trump has won, bro.
So you're saying one thing has something to do with the
Fam,
other?
it's never what it is. How'd you just get busted? 400 videos leak on the eve of the elections.
And then Trump wins. I see no correlation, but okay.
But hey,
Bro, like, let me tell you, even Parliament yesterday were discussing it.
which parliament?
Kenya.
Really?
Yes.
What,
did
the
he say?
Equatorial Guinea
Mentions
guy?
about it. They were like, oh, like Equatorial Guinea, like they made some jokes about it, bro.
Wow.
Like it was just make all of these people forget.
That's an
the
interesting way
focus
to
is
unite
this.
Africans.
That's interesting. Do you know what's also interesting? I love the fact that like GK vehicles are now back to their normal antics.
Oh yeah,
on the
sirens
streets
and all of that, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like guys in those GK vehicles have been driving so badly, man. Back, it's like nothing's happened, nothing's changed.
Who's gonna? Can we get a Baltazar?
You want a scandal?
A Kenyan Baltazar?
Yo, you know what's crazy?
Like those strobes will just go like. Woo, woo.
You know what's crazy? The fact that 2024 hasn't even ended yet.
Oh,
and
man.
this happened overnight. Like on the night of elections, we
Yeah.
still have the DDK spending that hasn't
Bro,
gone on.
It's a lot.
As in, there's so much going on, and we just got into November.
2024 started on high energy.
Imagine,
We
like,
gotta say who ruined 2024. It was that short comedian. What's his
Who?
name?
Williams.
Cat
Williams.
It was
Cat.
just like
Yeah.
sprinkle. That is everything that went wrong.
Oh, with the Diddy shit,
He was
yeah.
just like, bro. Hey.
the truth serum.
Man,
Oh.
like I'm really curious now. This is like for you haven't watched Game of Thrones. You know, like in Game of Thrones, when you get the hang of it, you can't have a favorite character in the series because they're gonna off him on the next episode. No one
Right.
is safe. You know, so 2024 kind of feels like anything literally, like even Kina Joe Biden were joking on their podcast, like now the aliens can now calm down, like just come now.
Now.
Because if there was a time for anything to happen, it's now. Guys are probably gonna believe
We're
it.
distracted, man.
There's things going on in the background.
Pogba's gotten his suspension reduced. You get? Bruh. It's
Yo,
mad.
bro, I'm on the podcast. I'll call you back.
Okay,
Yeah.
man.
Say hello to everyone.
Is that
Wait.
Sai?
My brothers.
Wagwan
Hey,
Sai.
Sai.
What's up, man? How you feeling?
Easy. How are you?
Oh, man, I'm living in Amsterdam, bro. I'm not in the States, so I'm actually pretty nice right now.
Yeah,
Have
bye.
have you bought a boat yet?
No,
What's that?
There's no Donald Trump in Donald Trump in Amsterdam.
We don't have that. We do have boats,
Yeah.
beautiful bicycles, and beautiful canals.
Okay,
And
now that we have you here, quick one. Why do you think Trump won the election?
oh, there's many reasons. One, I think the Democrats over the last 4 or 5 years have not been able to have a single agenda in which they actually appeal to the working class people. I mean, there was no connective tissue, right?
Right.
But Trump has a base because he talks the shit that people want to hear. I'm going to save you. I'm going to keep your your country safe. I'm going to give you jobs. I'm going to do all this. Whether it's rhetoric or not, he's created and captured the people that matter, the people who go out and vote.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right. All right, cool.
Yeah, and so that's what's happening. I think that the Democratic Party has to really actually take this next 4 years and have one, a polarizing
Leader.
leader, and two, an agenda, three, an appeal to the people that matter.
And
It's
four,
the poor people in the West. It's the poor people that are in the Midwest that are standing in lines because they're sick and tired.
and we don't want Beyonce.
No. Their campaign was tone deaf.
All right. Cool. Listen, I'll call you
That's
back after the pod, yo.
All right, my G.
But I've booked those flights, but I'll talk to you about it later.
Okay, man. Well, yeah.
Later.
Keep on going.
See you later.
All right.
Okay, man.
There you go. That was my bro and his opinion on the U.S.
That's
election.
interesting. Actually, I what he said, tone deaf. Bro, but also, here's the thing. I think we kind of mentioned it. Was it on this pod? Yeah. Twitter #1 with Elon Musk. Then you go get an endorsement from the guys who run UFC.
Did Cameron do that?
Oh?
She did that?
No, Trump.
Trump did that.
Yeah.
Oh, Trump did that.
Yeah. Because he's been attending all of this like high energy male testosterone things. He's really been about that. Then he gets what's our former boxer UFC fighter guy who's a podcaster? Joe Rogan. His last interview, Joe Rogan. And then you have Mr. X who's just seeding it to the
Everyone,
universe. Bro, that is wild.
Yeah.
Come campaign season, when someone wants to throw a bag away to come on the podcast, are we taking it?
Yeah.
So, okay, so.
Yo, let me tell you, here's the thing, and shout going out to Abdi, right? And Abdi and I were speaking about this, and we were like, the US election, one thing you got to learn about them, this is how podcasts have really changed the game. There's not one media house that has, there's of course the debate with both the president and the interviews. Kamala did one with CNN and all of those, and they've done various interviews. But a place where you get to sit down and you're not barred and you can speak your mind as you could on a podcast. And Trump was able to do that on Joe Rogan's pod. Bro,
People love that.
air all his opinions to that, to his, what do you call it, to his demographic.
Right.
Unfiltered.
Yeah.
Speaking of podcasts, Moment of Meditation is back.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about
Why
that?
are you so dark in there, bro?
See, so
Bro, I'm about
I don't
to
like
call
you.
that the moment of darkness.
So the idea that I had was not the way that I wasn't able to execute the way I wanted. So this week is a bit dark. Next week will be back to it'll be
Bro,
normal.
you gotta get a halo in there. Like I was
No.
what's this guy trying to do, brother?
Yeah, I messed up with the lighting, but yeah, it's back. It's interesting. It's gonna be a slow burn, and let's see how it goes.
It's really spin the block season for real, man.
It's
Really, I can't wait for you to do it in like a rice plantation in Vietnam.
in Vietnam. Yeah.
That would be fire. That would be
Yeah.
fire.
That would be something, man. So yeah, if you haven't checked it out, it's on the channel. The Moment of Meditation. Make sure you check it out. Also the Candy Sessions as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're back, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
episode
check it
2
out
is
on the
out.
channel. Yes,
All right.
yes.
Now, as we get into it, right? Christmas. I think that this year we need a Christmas tree on set for the podcast.
That's doable.
Yeah. And also, I think,
Hey, yes, let's talk Christmas trees.
yeah, when is
Wow,
the
you got
right
excited.
time? When is the right time to put up a Christmas tree?
First of December.
Because
Next week.
Next week,
Bro.
bro.
Nigga, it's still
No.
November.
Yo,
I haven't paid my November rent,
Mariah
nigga.
just posted up a video on the 1st of November.
That's Mariah.
And she was like, yo, she's the goddess of Christmas.
She defrosts
When Mariah
in October,
says,
bro.
No, she posted up a video on the 1st of November. She was like, it's time, bitches.
She
Andy,
defrosts in October.
Andy, I'm so disappointed in you. Last year at work, we put up the Christmas tree on the 1st of November.
Bro.
Because
It was
you know
the
what you were
first
trying
of-
to do, nigga. You know what you were trying to do in the home.
But you see,
that's
it was the-
different.
Bro, I think I'm ready. Like, I think I'm
We don't
ready
need to
for
do that
Christmas
here.
trees.
No, I think. Also, why isn't that poster on the wall? God did it.
Oh, yeah, guys have been
Can you
asking,
please
did
take it
God
out?
not do it again?
Right now. Change it.
Yeah, God
you
did
change
it.
this. Because
Yeah.
people complain about the small details.
Yeah.
You buy something for the podcast and then you guys put it in the corner. You know what I mean? You guys spend all the budget on Wildcard and don't care about I don't care about the mic.
Oh.
Put it up there now.
Oh.
Thank you very much. Like, yeah, it's like that.
Damn.
Do you know what I mean? Like, people ask about these small things.
Yeah, I see guys on the comments be like, yo.
Yeah. You heathen. The one, you can't like begrudge us our one little unique thing.
Man.
You know
Trying
what I
to
mean?
snatch our blessings.
Yeah, I mean,
Shit.
Yeah?
it's not even put it, arrange it nicely.
Yo, you gotta do next one. We need another one over there that says Trump did. Yeah.
Oh man, wish you a bag. Where this guy's giving you a bag, Calvin.
Trump?
Yeah.
No,
This guy's giving you a bag.
No. I just think, just like how when we were recording the other episode, right? I just think, and as your brother so rightfully said it, bro, this world is in gear free. I've been saying it for a while.
Hey, we're gay free, banner.
Bro, like I don't even know like what morals and everything stands for. Like, bro, you've got a president who's been indicted. What's the
Indicted.
word? Yeah. And he's supposed to be sentenced. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, if you're
I was
Trump,
too.
if you're Trump and you check in, bro,
Yeah.
first thing I'm doing is pardon myself, nigga.
Bro,
It's
Let me
like
tell you.
it's like when a rapper earns their stripes by maybe going through something like this, like a case. You
Yeah.
beat a case or you actually do time. It's more stripes to you, bro. So
bro, when listen, look at it.
Why can we forget about Young Thug?
Wait a minute. Young Thug, hold a minute. Andy's right. 2024 has been wild, you know.
Wild,
we forgot about
Young
that.
Thug's out.
Yeah.
Cartel is out.
Cartel is out. Oh, we forgot.
Bro.
We forgot.
The writing was on the wall. If Kamala had gotten Vibes Cartel,
Whoa.
bro, can you imagine Vibes Cartel? I should have told you that the comment is coming.
Don't be.
Gee.
So, like, okay, actually, that's a good question, right? So, if you were the Democrats, right? Who's the one musician, or not even musician? Who's the one celebrity you'd go for an endorsement for?
The issue is, like, they should have gone for the Taylor Swifts and those country singers.
Yeah.
You like, end of the day, like, you know, when they
But
went,
Taylor endorsed Kamala.
yeah,
Yeah, she tweeted out and endorsed Kamala.
The ladies, I think most of the ladies did support and show support
and
for Kamala.
Trump went in on Taylor.
yeah.
Yeah, he did.
What did he say?
He just in true Trump fashion went in on her because she tweeted out and was like, "Yo,
Yeah, we
Kamala-
know no one listens to your music anymore. You're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
relevant.
Yeah, in true fashion, right? So there was all of that. But you do make sense. All of the country and all of that.
Yeah.
But also what's interesting is this, right? When I was just watching Fox earlier on, bro, Mexicans, the Browns have voted for Trump.
Wow.
You get?
Yeah.
Like in some of the states that were blue, like have primarily always been blue, are now red.
They flipped them.
They flipped them.
I think it wasn't an easy choice for the Americans. Like it was one of them ones. You could say it was kind of close. It was either or, and it's one of those things where either or there's going to be repercussions. There's going to be like we have now to wait for the dust to settle to see exactly what we have for things to get into motion. So I think everybody just brace themselves for
Well,
whatever is coming because there's repercussions nonetheless.
Someone on Twitter just said Trump had the richest man in the world campaigning for him, and Kamala chose Cardi B and Meghan.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's another one here saying Trump getting ready to deport the same Mexicans that voted for him. Wow.
Yeah. But it's going to be interesting to see when's the inauguration, the 20th of Jan, around there.
Y'all went so hard for women's rights, but Kamala wants men in the same bathrooms as women and little girls. I think that's a crucial point of the election as well. America's lost its way, to be honest, though.
Yeah, but it's, like right now, I'd love to be like in Russia or China, like in the Far East, to just like see what the breakdown of how these elections have gone and like, had they sponsored something or what's the talk around town? Like you can imagine Vladimir right now being like, because Vladimir and Putin, there's always been this whole conversation about, it's like they're friends and foes in a way, like they like each other in
Putin
a way,
and
right?
Trump,
yeah, Trump and Putin. You get?
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting.
I feel, honestly, like in terms of the wars and stuff like Ukraine and the relationship with Russia and I hope the situation in Israel, Palestine. If Trump can come in and be like, knock some heads together and be like, yo, sort this shit out, I'd be happy for one.
It'll be interesting to see who's going to be picked as the foreign, what do you call it?
Because Trump, this is Trump's 4th time of running for president.
Yes.
And he's won 2 of them.
The second one.
Yeah.
And he can't, this is last term, he can't run again after this.
Yeah, maximum 2 term.
Wow, we've seen
There's only been 2 presidents in the US who've done that.
Who's that? Trump and somebody else.
Trump and some other guy from
old guy,
right?
okay.
Yeah, but it's different times. Now back to the 254. Who's going to be the next president
Of Kenya?
Yeah. That's a
I'd
million-dollar
have
question.
to see that ballot when the time comes, because we usually get some. I always go for the interesting character that's there. The one guy who is completely not in line with all these other guys who've been there in the game, the guys who've been in government since God knows when. Like, I think I came to that awareness with the likes of what was his name, Kenneth. When the likes of Peter Kenneth started coming up, I was like, okay, maybe he might not win this one, but I want him to see that there could be something, like there could be some numbers, and if he decides to
the
try
Kenyan
again.
electorate gave Peter Kenneth
Votes because of his looks,
Yeah.
bro.
No.
Then there was the
They were
Wajakoya
like,
thing.
They were like, you should run for president. It's like, nah, not quite. We were joking. Psych.
Damn, that was painful,
But
man.
Peter Kenneth, they really pushed him like, oh, wanawake na Peter Kenneth. They're
Yeah.
like,
No,
bro,
Wajakoya
ruin his
should run
looks.
again.
Who?
Wajakoya.
Bro,
Wajakoya should run again.
Wajakoya is the ops. Let's call it what it is. Yeah. He's really the ops, fam.
What do you mean when you say ops? What do you mean?
Like, when you're just put in and you're told, listen, here's a bag, here's 100M, you run for this thing, destabilize, like, this vote, confuse the guys who are not.
And
voting.
while you're at it, you can legalize some things
You
and
can, like,
decriminalize some things.
Here's the thing, you need a bit of comedy. Every market has a bit of a madman, right? Or a couple. So you need that. You
We
get-
had the Dibas, so
Dibba's in jail.
you know,
In
the
America.
US.
America,
Yeah.
yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, I can't wait for the
Would you
ballot
ever
to
be a
see.
politician?
No, I hate politics, bro.
You would, wouldn't you?
I don't think so.
You are
your
a
mind?
natural
I
politician.
changed.
I reckon you'd be good at it, though.
He is good at it already,
No.
bro.
No. Bro,
Why not?
I just think,
Bro, if you don't, like, you're our last hope for richness.
no, here's
Like,
the thing.
wait, what?
No, we have Ashley's OnlyFans still.
Ashley's OnlyFans, I can get you a lot of money. But here's the thing, like, I would love to get into politics, but sensible politics with policy and all of that. Like, there has to be something impactful that I do. But honestly, I feel like even if I went into this politics with like all good and intent, bro, there's too much rot that is already inculcated that I'd be like, a needle in the haystack. You get?
Do you know what I knew that we were doomed? Like when I saw our politicians dancing Angukanayo.
Yeah.
I just
Why?
knew it was a rap. Because no disrespect to the artist. It's a bag. A bag is a bag.
Yeah.
But to me, it means they've identified what this song meant to the struggle.
Yeah.
And now we are talk about tone deaf.
Yeah.
We are now going to take this to show you, like, we're going to book these guys to perform and we're going to do our little funny Angukanayo.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. the
Yeah,
whole thing.
just
okay.
so that
Yeah.
we show you how cool we are. And I'm just like, dude, you're not cool. you'll never be. You could perform that song 10 times a day before you leave the house. You could do it while you're in the bath having your bathroom having your shit. You're still a politician.
Yeah.
And it just pains me that they think that we're so stupid to think, hey, look, these guys got the guys of Ghana to perform. They're so cool. They're so in touch with what going.
But you know, there's all of that, right? And there's the unity and everything. I saw a tweet today that was in reference to the American elections and what. I don't quite remember it. But it said, oh, you guys are talking about US elections and how divided they were on this and that and what. And remember, at home, you guys vote on ethnic lines. You get? Yeah, so you see, there's a lot that needs to be learned.
Yeah, and that's the thing when you think about like politics of our politics is that like we talk a good talk, we say all the right things, but the minute we go into that ballot box,
that's it. Everybody, when that you're under that whole curtain thing, it just goes left. But so like when I talk about governance and everything, it's a fact that right now we've got a thing called SHA. That is an authority that's running the SHIF. You understand that no one knows how these funds are going to get to the people.
Did you get a text?
I got a text
saying you've been migrated. Did you get a text?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got all of that, right?
You?
Yeah.
You got a text? You got a text?
So there's that, right? I hear NSSF is gonna go up next year as well, and I don't even know how we didn't get into this, guys. How are you guys feeling about your IMEEMR?
The phones.
Yeah, the phone story, IMEI, right? That story is crazy though.
So basically, you're saying that if I buy a phone abroad and I come back with it, it won't work.
So here's the thing, it will work, right? So what they're telling you is this: when I go to Yogesh,
don't mention his name.
Okay.
But yeah, nah, you
Your
see,
phone guy.
Yogesh is popular.
back in the day, we used to be able to,
Yeah.
but I don't know about now. But yeah,
But here's the thing. So anybody, whoever you buy your phone from, as long as they import the whatever, the device, it will now it has to go through an entry point. So you'll be told open the boxes. They will register all the IME numbers. And then based upon each phone, it costs X amount. They have to pay the tax.
Who? The distributor?
The person importer before they sell it to you. So there's been a loophole. You get? So like if I'm coming from abroad, I could have bought my phone in London, I've paid the taxes and everything, but I've checked in. There's no importation tax, there's nothing. So there's duty that's going missing.
Yeah.
So the thing is this: if you're going to buy an iPhone 16, if you're going to buy a Samsung S24 and what, do it before the 1st of Jan. You've been given leeway up until then. Because after that, your phone, when you check into it, any port of entry or any point of entry, right? The IME number, if it doesn't reflect on the KRA portal that this thing has been imported and it's been paid taxes for. So like say for instance, you're coming back from your Vietnam thingy. It's not registered. You have to pay tax for it.
For the phone?
Yes.
So how would they calculate that tax?
That's the thing. So they just go online and they're like, how much is an iPhone 16? Retail, $1,000 what? Dollars, pap. So essentially, you guys fought the government when you guys were saying, when you were coming through the airport and you were being stopped with a brand new device and you're like, you get guys were fighting it and coming
but
up.
like I'm trying to say, like I come back. Let's say I come, I'm a tourist. I come.
Yes.
My phone will work.
Yes, your phone will work.
Right. So at what point will they stop working?
So your phone will be registered as a tourist.
As you come in?
Yes.
At the airport?
Yes.
They're going to say to you,
what is your IME number?
Like at customs?
Yes.
Can you imagine the backlog that's going to create?
It's going to be, I hope they have a system for that.
You're supposed to
Declare it.
On the form?
Yeah, on the form, on the declaration form and all of that. So now what they'll be able to do is this, right? So even if a tourist comes in, because the tourist is not being told to pay taxes. So if a tourist decides, the summer bunnies were coming, you know summer bunnies come at whatever point.
Right.
So if they leave you the phone, the phone still hasn't been paid for taxes.
So here's the question I'm going to ask you though. So I must declare my IME number. So based on the form and I give it to the customs guy.
Yes.
What prevents me from writing down the wrong number?
Here's the thing, G. You can write whatever number. as long as you go to Safaricom to get a SIM card.
Yeah, but I already have a SIM card.
Yes, but the SIM card is tied.
Your IME number.
A new IME number pops up. They will be
True.
like, what is this IME number? What phone? Because you remember,
So
the IME
basically,
number is...
No, I get it what you're saying. I know how they're going to do it. So basically, who's going to turn my phone off? Safaricom or the government? Safaricom on the behalf of government.
No, you won't get no network. It will be like a blocked phone. CAK can do that.
Good for nothing.
You get? So here's the thing. If you decide to smuggle your phone, all you can do, and may have been breaking it down to people, is just use it on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but come on, you need your phone to make calls.
Yes. But now if you really don't want to, that's the only way you can.
So this
or you
is-
buy a modem.
Call now WhatsApp.
So this is down to the 1st of January or the 1st of November.
1st of Jan.
Anyway, I'm traveling next week. I'll be back.
So,
Yeah,
so
and you
in
will like
short,
upgrading your iPhone, you know, when you come back with another iPhone.
yeah, so in short,
Yeah.
if your advice, if you're trying to change your phone, if you're one of those guys who changes their phone, do it now, before the 1st.
Okay.
Ohio,
Wow. What
can wrap
next?
it up, man.
Listen, this has been the Mics Are Open. My name's G Money.
And the young.
Big C.
Adios, muchachos.